YouTube. There's no way I can have 91 thumbs up already. Oh, the app's broken. You're gonna trip me, aren't you, dog? Mm-hmm. Is this like so I will let you off the cable? Is this the reason? Look out, dog. I'm gonna cut your nose. Okay. Okay, it says I got 19 people here and 91 thumbs up. YouTube, you're thoroughly broken. Thoroughly broken. Got ducks all over the place here. Hello, Thomas. No, Dad, I'm not going to untie you. Oh. Okay, Doug, wind yourself around me. I'm not doing too well here today, guys. Yeah, we're going for a road trip in the wheelbarrow. You would not believe the afternoon I had. Just a colossal waste of almost 2.5 hours. I think large corporations, they just want to wear you down. It's unbelievable. As I told you, I don't know if I shared it with you. My buddy, the guy that I borrow his Plucker from all the time, moved away to the Congo in Africa, and the Plucker is at his buddy's house on the other side of the county from me, and that's where I had to go get it last year. Well, I don't have the phone number for his buddy, and my buddy in the Congo doesn't have the phone number either. But I know that I phoned them, the gentleman and his wife, when I borrowed the Plucker last year. I know I phoned them. You're gonna love this. This story is unbelievable, actually. I know I phoned them last fall, sometime after September 16th, and the end of November. In that time frame, I know I placed a couple of phone calls to them, and I know the 3-digit prefix for that area. So if I had a list of all my calls, I could easily pick out their number because it's the only number in that area that I called. You're not going to believe it. Serious loudness over there. Back then I had Magic Crap as my phone provider. I switched to Uma in the middle of December. Magic Jack, you're not going to believe this, guys. First of all, it's impossible to get a person on the phone, and we do get a person on the phone, it's even impossible to hear them. But if you want to get a phone number from them that's longer than 90 days ago, even though it's on your own personal phone number, your own account, and they've verified it's you, you know, they know it's you, you got to send them a subpoena to get the information. I just didn't believe it. There's no way. And that's what the person in chat. Oh yeah, you gotta. Here's the email address, the legal department, and you've got to send a subpoena to get the phone number. I was like, no way. I was on chat with this. I said, give me your supervisor. I don't believe this. I think you're lying to me. Supervisor, nope, that's the policy. So then I finally found a phone number for them. Got the phone number, and it turned out they sent me through to billing. And the billing department, it sounded like it was a frat party in the background. It was so loud. It was like all I could hear was everybody in the background. Like these corporations, when they set these call centers up, it's like they've never heard of noise canceling microphones. Like I was picking up the whole room of people talking in the call center, and I couldn't hear a word she said. And then she told me that she couldn't hear me, and I said, well, the reason you can't hear me is because your noise is coming through on my phone from your room. And she goes, there's a whole bunch of people talking in your room. Could you tell them to be quiet? I said, the people are in your room. Anyways, so the billing department said you gotta get a hold. They gave me another link to go through. Bottom line, I had to submit a written request to them to get a phone number on my own account, which they could easily pull. So then I thought, I'm going to call Uma just in case I called him, because I got Uma December 13th. And I thought maybe, you know, I did call the guy up, because I did drop it off in December. I didn't drop it off in November, but I did call him to pick it up. So I called Uma, and I put the request in. They sent me the email with all my calls from last December, from when I signed up for the service. The call wasn't on there. So it was with Magic Jack. I don't believe it. You have to get a. I said to the girl. So I'm typing. A girl, I don't know who it was on the other end. I said, so I have to hire a lawyer, get a day in court, stand in front of a judge, and tell him I need a subpoena to get a phone number off of my own account. How do you think a judge would take that? You're standing there and you're saying, oh, the reason I'm here, Your Honor, today is because my phone company won't give me my phone records from 10 months ago unless I have a subpoena. That's my afternoon. That's my afternoon. That's what I did. That's what I did today, guys. Trying to get this phone number so that I can get this Plucker. I know, Goose, it's just stupid, isn't it? He thinks so too. I'm so tired from the whole ordeal, guys. It's okay. He's not gonna let me talk. What? What do you want? What? I know, the world is full of I don't know what. I think the chat's broken tonight, guys, because I don't see anybody here. Oh, Debbie's here. Oh, sorry about that. I'm with the camera rather harshly. I'm so frustrated. Oh, I almost wasn't going to turn this stream on, guys. I was just going to do my duck chores. I was so mad. The next feed run, I'll tell you when I get back to the garage, Mr. Thomas. Like I wasn't going to turn it on. I'm just so I just don't believe what I was put through today. Like, and I'm wondering, like, this person on the other end of the chat, like when they're typing this in, oh, you need a subpoena to get your own phone records. Like, it's like, do they even know what they're typing? You know? Like I was sitting there and I was like, okay, you're typing this, like, are you listening to yourself? And then I said, you know, are you laughing? And she goes, no. I was like, well, then you're the village idiot. I didn't say that, but I thought that to myself. Like, how can you say that with a straight face to a customer? Oh yeah, you want that phone, your phone records from last fall? Send us a subpoena. I don't believe it. So I'm no closer to getting a plucker. That's my dilemma. All right, food situation. All right, so what do we got left here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 bags, 21 bags, 4 days. 5 days I'll be going. 5 days. Colin's 6-hour drive away from me. So that's not possible. Well, it would be possible if I wanted to drive 6 hours, one direction, in the truck. it won't fit in the car. And then I got to return it. So that's 6 hours there, 6 hours back, and I'd have to stay there, have some beers. So that'd be like a whole day. Then come back the next day, do the plucking, and then take it back to him. Literally 24 hours of driving for a plucker. It'd be faster to drive to the other side of the county and knock on this guy's door and say, I want to borrow your plucker, but I don't have your number. It doesn't matter, Maggie. The truck is the problem. You need a truck to pick it up, even if you met me halfway. And I don't know if I could get Colin off the blue chair. Okay, I'm afraid to untie this dog. I'm going to take him to the back deck because that's his problem right now. He wants to be close. So anyways, I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. I'm hoping my buddy in Africa, I sent him an email and he says he can't find the number. But you think about it, you know, why would he keep the number? He's in Africa. Like, but I'm thinking it had to be in his phone, you know. But who knows? He might have been on a new phone for all I know. I don't know what kind of house cleaning he did when he moved to Africa. If you follow my direction on that one. So I'm frustrated. I hate chat. I hate it so much, guys. Sitting there with tech support chat, and they're so stupid. It's like, okay, Doug, you're winding the cable around me. Okay, that's the best place, eh? When you put the cable against my back. Is that it? Is it the best, most comfy spot? Yes, I love you too. Okay, stay there. Oh man. So I might have to go for a road trip just to line up. I gotta line the plucker up. Like, I gotta know now, because I can't leave this to the end. It's not something I can leave, if you know what I mean. We'll keep Doug in the picture because I'm just an embroidered oven mitt. Right, Doug? Oh, he doesn't want to be in the picture. Oh, now he's going to relax. He's with me. I don't know. I'll go down. I'll sit in the hard bench. That way Doug's in the background here for you guys. So I know how much you love to look at Doug. Anyways, so that was my afternoon. I'm extremely frustrated. When do you think I'm going to do my processing? Well, before the end of October. Because or right near the end of October. The last week of October. Yeah, I'm thinking that time. That's it's like normal. Wait till it gets cooler, you know, so there's no flies. Be nice to do it before the time change, which is what, the second weekend of November. Get a flute. I don't know how. No, flute ain't gonna help me. I only have those flutes for the rear end, anyways. I'm not into that. And they've been used for turtle traps, so they're used flutes. Totally off. I just don't believe it. I thought for sure, you know, you just go on and get the number. I logged into both my accounts, you know, Magic Jack and Uma, and I was like, okay, you can only go back 90 days. And I'm like, whoa, what? It's like, no, Maggie, this is it. This is the only plucker that I know of in the county. They don't rent them. Nobody does this. Either you own a plucker or you do it by hand, or you pay somebody to come here with a truck that has a commercial plucker, the mobile plucker guys. I don't know anybody. Like, this guy was a fluke how I found him and became friends with him. So I got to drive to the other side of the county is what I got to do. That's the bottom line. I got to go for a drive, and he's right on the other side. Like, you couldn't, at the absolute other end of the county, not the township, but the county. So like, we're talking. Well, if I drove non-stop there and back with no stops, it's a 2.5 hour drive round trip. Yeah, I know. Hey, Tom, the dog looks good, and I look like an embroidered oven mitt that's bald. Look at the dog, eh? He's happy now he's here. $1,000 to make one. It's $450 to $500 for the parts. $350 for a motor. And then a bunch of time to make it. So I don't need it. I'll drive to the county. I'll do it. I'm just not gonna stump me. You know, it's just that, you know, like, what would life be without a curveball here? You know? Just can't believe my buddy moved to the Congo. Just couldn't believe that, actually, when I got that email. So that's like when you talk about moving, eh? You're going to change your life? Is that changing your life or what? To go from this part of the world, and he lived on a lake, real nice lake. He had moved from his homestead to a lake, and he was living on it. It was a nice lake up by the Indian Reserve. Nice country, God's country up there, actually. Beautiful, beautiful part of the world. Really remote area with nice lake, big lake. And to go from that to the Congo, like, that's just a flick of the switch different, you know, like, total polar opposite. A plucker from Amazon is only $500. Yeah, a piece of garbage, and it's $500 US, and it's a piece of garbage. The secret with pluckers, guys, and I've been down this road before. The best plucker is a whiz bang. That's the best plucker. So whiz bang parts. And the thing is it's the fingers. It's the black rubber fingers, the little fingers inside that do the plucking. Chinese fingers suck. They're either too soft or they got too much plastic in them and not enough rubber. You need the what you call it, the North American made. I think it's. I'm trying to figure it. It's somewhere in the States. There's only one place that make them, and they've been making them since 1945 or something. And they make the best chicken plucker fingers. They're pure rubber, and the feathers stick to them and rip them right off, and they're the best, absolute best. I've been down this path. I've used enough plucker devices in it. I've learned my lesson. Oh, killdeers freaking all the ducks out. Oh, the ducks are running back from the swamp. That's so funny. The killdeers lose it. Doug got all preppy there. You notice how he got all attentive. He would run in a split second if he wasn't tied. But the ducks that were down by the edge of the swamp, they just ran right back into the pen. So funny. Killdeers freak everybody out here. This dog would love to run right now so bad. He thinks he's normal right now, and he's not. He's seriously gimped. But god damn, he's a good looking dog. This is that handsome rig, isn't he? Could I get them to donate a Plucker for my endorsement? They don't need my endorsement. This whiz bang is they're the industry standard. Industry standard. Alt print screen is how you do a screenshot shot. No. He knows he's good looking too, eh? Like, look at him. It's just like he's just posing for the camera. He knows that you are looking at him. What a dog. And he wants to go so bad. See him like his ears? He's like, if I undid his leash right now, guys, he would jump off of this hot tub and it would be, his elbow would be blowing. Like, seriously. All I gotta do is unleash that. Just if that clip came off, he'd be gone. Wouldn't you, dog? Print screen. Alt print screen. But it's too late now, Mary Ellen. He's laying down. Yeah, now he's relaxed. Killdeers to get him going again. Yeah, poor Doug. What about poor Matt having to go through what he did today? How can you say with a straight face you need a subpoena to get your phone number? Like, how do you say that with a straight face? Like, but I've had some pretty stupid things said to me by customer service people. You know, stand there and tell you something and you're like, what? It's like, and they say it with a straight face and you're like, are you listening to yourself? So that's why I never did well in corporate settings, because I couldn't repeat the script. It's like, I'm not saying that. That's why I didn't work out in the military. I'm not doing that. It's like, it's unbelievable. But hey, everybody, you know, lots of people there that'll follow orders without questioning anything, eh? My neighbor's lawnmower sounds sick tonight. Maybe it's his rototiller. He could be rototilling. It doesn't sound like his lawnmower. Lawnmower has that, just that nasty roar to it. This sounds like a little motor, so it must be his rototiller. Oh, Robert, even the supervisor repeated the story. I thought for sure the supervisor would go, oh, no, this is ridiculous. You don't need a subpoena to get your own phone records. Anyways. Oh, that another thing I wasted time on today. YouTube. Unbelievable. YouTube has this thing where they call it, what do they call it? Creator contact consult or something like that. I don't know. So anyways, they sent me the thing. I clicked on the link. Said book your call right now and we want to talk to you. So I thought, oh, YouTube. Remember me just bitching about them this morning, and today they want to talk to me. So I click on the link and yeah, call me right now. So I clicked on it, you know, booked for 2:30, and they called, and it was just a total waste of a call. But then the questionnaire link after, did we solve your problem, or were you happy with the service or something? The questionnaire, the survey was longer than the call. I said, I'm not doing this. This is these people. Like, who makes this stuff up? But they suggested that I get a hold of other local creators that are doing the same type of thing as me. Like, okay, yeah, let's find somebody who's live streaming ducks on YouTube locally, close to me. Oh man, it's like they're doing it just script, eh? Just calling creators, and it's just the script. Then they send me this email that is a sort of an analysis of my channel, and they were going like your descriptions and your thumbnails and all that stuff, and they're like it says like you're at 96% there, 94% here, and they're like not much. It says it says right there not much room for improvement doing this or doing that, and I'm like, so why are you bothering me? It's like some poor little schmuck in California being forced to call people, and then just spewing the line again. Another just I had line spewers today. Today was toe the line. Killdeers. They're flying right over top of us. Okay, so now Mary Ellen, take your screenshot now. There's the dog. Alt print screen. There you go. Did you get it? Oh, he's gonna even better. Okay, Mary Ellen, did you get that? Oh, well, I'm sorry you have Chromebooks, not my problem. I'm triggered by line spewers. Yeah, because it doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes any sense anymore, guys. Anyway, so that's my afternoon. So I didn't even want to turn the camera on, but I thought I can't feed the ducks and not turn the camera on. And then Doug was bothering me, and I thought, okay, we'll share Doug. Yeah, we're having a great customer service week here. That company, eh? Imagine taking orders and then sitting on an order for till December shipping boots. Imagine if they were like on eBay or Amazon. It would just be chargebacks and negative feedback. You like the swimming hole? I filled it up for the ducks today. Who would purchase a painting of Doug? But what about me, Tom? You just said that I should be painting. What? We should. Okay, maybe that should be a painting, Matt. A painting of me and Doug. Doug and I right here. You think that would be good? The embroidered oven mitt and the dog. Yeah, the adults love the hole today. We got to get them a what you call it, a swimming hole, because those ducks definitely don't like that creek. And I looked, guys. There was like nothing churned up. No, it was clear, the water clear. Like I don't know what the ducks were seeing. I think the ducks just got so freaked out. But today, today, at the water hole, maybe somebody here was watching it. Did anybody here see the time when that one duck was caught in the log at the watering hole and couldn't get out, and all the ducks jumped out and were all looking at it, and it was freaking out? I was over here on the deck and I saw its wings flapping, and I went over thinking that the duck was trapped by a snapping turtle, and the ducks were all freaked out looking at it. You saw it too, Strawberry? Okay. And it turned out the duck just couldn't get up over the logs, but he was freaked out to the point that everybody else thought there was a snapping turtle in the water. Well, I thought there was a snapping turtle too, and I thought, oh no, well, it'd be easy to get the snapping turtle in there. It'd be real easy. I'd just get the gun and I would just keep shooting and shooting and shooting. I'd fill that place full of lead. You got your, Sarah, you got your shirt? That's good. Yeah, so anyways, so now we know when the ducks see another duck struggling in the water, how freaked out they get. These ducks, because last year's ducks weren't this bad, you know? No, he's still trapped over there, Mary Ellen, right now. It's just clinging to life, stuck in the watering hole right now. But the other ducks last year didn't have this problem. They just kept going back into the water and getting killed by turtles. This year, these ducks are like way smarter. Got it. Coming over to see us. I'm talking, eh? So they got to come over. Smaller but smarter, yeah. They're definitely smarter. Like, I can't believe, I just can't believe it. I'm still baffled. We'll see tomorrow. I'll let them out again and we'll see, you know, what happens here. I think it's going to be the exact same thing. I'm going to go down there and they're just going to stop and look at the water and they're just not going in. And I'm not going to coax them in, you know. If I coax them in and then someone gets killed, that'd be bad, wouldn't it? I'd feel really bad. I already feel bad that I lost my goose. Imagine how bad I'd feel if I lured them into the water, coaxed them in, and then ducks got killed. You know? Oh, Tom just had to F5. Yeah, Brian, we were talking about that just now. We were just talking about that. About how the duck got stuck and it was flapping its wings. And then all the ducks stood around looking. Vista, extremely frustrated by customer service today. Had a bad, wasted afternoon. Over 2.5 hours. Yeah, Norm, totally freaked out. I thought there was a snapping turtle in the water. I thought it was a snapping turtle. Oh. You wouldn't believe my afternoon, Vista. Actually, I'll recap it for Vista because I think you just got here. I'm trying to get a phone number of a person who has a plucker that I phoned last fall for my buddy that's in Africa. And I had to get a hold of Magic Jack and Uma today. And I'm pretty sure I called them when I had a Magic Jack number. And the Magic Jack told me that I have to get a subpoena to get the phone records from last fall on my own account. They said that. Can you say that with a straight face as customer service? Oh, they're getting out of the water. I got the camera pointed this direction because I had it pointed at the hole and nobody was in the water. It was just sitting there empty. I think what I need is I need to have the camera on the other side of the hole pointing this way so that if they're in the water, they get the water and then that way if they're going to the lawn, I think I'll do that. I'll move the plug tomorrow. I'll put it on the bush side pointing this way. That way you can see them in the water and if they leave and come onto the lawn, you can still see them. Because today it was just pointing at an empty hole in the bush. Yeah, Vista, like you couldn't say that with a straight face. You couldn't. And then I even typed, so I have to hire a lawyer. I have to hire a lawyer, get my day in court, stand in front of a judge, and get the subpoena. And then I have to email you the subpoena. This is going to take forever to get my day in court. And they're like, yep, that's how it has to happen. I was like, okay. It's oh man, that was the lawyer's lawyering up call. Unbelievable. It's beyond ridiculous. So I remember, what was it? There was one years ago about it's for the Plucker. No, the boot situation. That's a different story. There was a customer support for Corral Draw or something, or an IBM. And I forget how it goes. It was funny. It was so stupid. The guy didn't have it plugged in. It was like, and it was a recorded call. It got posted online too, and the poor guy got fired because he actually told the person that they were stupid and to take the machine back. He instructed them how to repack the computer up, and the guy goes, "Why am I repacking it up?" And basically the guy says, "You're too stupid to own it." So I was like, oh yes, that'd be me on customer service. Give the guy detailed instructions on how to pack the computer back up to take it back to the store because you're too stupid to own it. It was WP? What's WP? I don't know. I don't know what WP is. Don't do short forms, Vista. I'm not very good with that. You gotta take supper to the lawyers? What are you taking supper to the lawyers for, Tom? To help me get my phone records? Oh, word processing software? Hello, Mendy. Tom's getting me lawyers. That's nice of you, Tom. Oh, in-laws. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought maybe you were lawyering up for me. You're addicted to the channel. I'm glad you are. I need addicts. I'm a duck dealer. Look at this dog, eh? He's just enjoying it. Dogs. He's one happy looking dog, but he really wants to be off. Well, no, Virginia, they're in California is where I got to send the subpoena to them. We can just drop a bogus subpoena and email it to them. I was just going to actually send an email and just have the word subpoena on top of it. And then say, I want my phone records from this date. It was like, how stupid can you get? I have to have a subpoena to get my phone records. My own phone records. Now, I'll drive if I have to. I think I'm going to do that here. I'll have to do it at night, which makes it even more difficult because the ducks are loose. Unless I left here like at 4 in the afternoon, try to catch them when they're at home at supper time, and then get back here on in time to lock the ducks up. Something like that. The geese are starting. See, if I talk too long and I don't pay any attention, this is what they do, eh? It's like they want to steal the spotlight. They're obnoxious. Everybody's got some stories. I'm just reading Vista's. Oh, they're quieting down now. I gotta go setting the camera up in the garbage pail. So I gotta go do. Oh, Mandy, I'm trying to get a phone number of somebody that has a plucker that I phoned last fall. I'm not having much luck. It should be very easy. I just can't believe you just can't go online to your account and get your phone records. Why do they limit to 90 days? Doesn't make any sense. It's like, not like data costs a lot of money to store. Doesn't. There's a lot of cool sounds here, I know. They're going to get louder too, as they get older. It's going to get worse and worse. Or better and better, depends how you look at it. It's not going to be conducive to listening to nature sounds, if you know what I mean. Like if you're sitting here, oh, I love the sound of nature. Yeah, with 20 plus screaming geese. Here, where is he? He's behind me. He's over there. They all have different voices too, eh? Like not one goose sounds the same as the other. Give me time. I bet you by next year, guys, I'll know which goose is which by the noises. Because one sounds like a dog. One has a wispy sound. Like I just need more time around them. Oh. and I'll get their sounds figured out, and then I'll know, and then I'll figure out which one attacks me, because one of them is aggressive. He's white, I know that much. I'm thinking he's a Chinese male, and he's really pushes his luck because he attacked Doug too. But I'm thinking he needs to attack Doug, and Doug needs to show him who's boss. You know what I mean? And I think that'll be the last time he attacks him. I feel bad the dog has to be tied up, but he has to be. For his own good. Or it's a waste of medication. Yeah, I've been using the same plucker every year. It's the same one. But my problem is my buddy's in Africa. And the plucker's on the other side of the county. At his buddy's place. And the phone number, I didn't write it down. I didn't think I was going to be tested later. And I went through all my emails, everything. And I was like, the whole conversation about the plucker last fall. But there's not once. I know what happened. I phoned him. And he told me the phone number verbally. And I wrote it down on a piece of paper. I know where the house is, where the plucker's sitting. I don't know the address, but I know where it is. I know I could get there, no problem. I don't need a map or Google Maps. It wouldn't help me with Google Maps because I don't know the address. But I know how to get there. I know where it is. I know the garage. I know everything. Can I call my buddy? He's in the Congo. Democratic Republic of Congo. Africa. He moved to the other side of the world. But thankfully he's still using the same Gmail account. And that's how I'm communicating with him right now. So, but he's not having much luck finding the phone number for me. That's the problem. I need to shave. I'm stressed now. I gotta shave. It's getting rough here. I gotta get the plucker solved though. I can't let this slide. You just don't want to be plucking ducks by hand. When in doubt, 555-1212. I don't know the last name, Norm. That's the problem. I don't know the last name. I know his first name of both of them, but I don't know the last name. It says that I only got 21 people watching right now. Doug doesn't care if I shave or not. No email. I don't think they have internet where they are. They're in the bush. You're being a jerk, Norm? No, you're not. If I knew the last name, I'd look up direct assistance too. I'd be online, but I can't. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to slaughter ducks myself. I do every year, Mary Ellen. I kill ducks in this yard every year. There's a duck slaughter happens here every single year. I'm too kind? Actually, I'm not, Norm. Do something wrong, you'll find out how not kind I am. Yes, Mary Ellen, I'm going to kill 1,000 ducks in my backyard. It'll just be a mess here. All of them. It's just going to be a massacre. In my yard. What a mess that would be, eh? I don't think it's a government. I don't think it's a government approved slaughtering plant back there. Do you? Yeah. Does that look like a government approved slaughter plant? It's not government approved here, guys. This is the backyard. This is true killing your own food stuff. So I don't have a freezer big enough for 1,000 ducks. So I don't think I'll be killing 1,000 here. Exactly, Virginia. Just like the GoFundMe states. On the GoFundMe. I do videos every year, Robert, on how it happens. My goriest year? What year was that, the goriest year? 2014 I think was the goriest year. The year I had the broken hand, and I had Robert here, not Robert, Matt and his workers, Matt and Bruce, and his dad, Dave, Matt, Dave, and Bruce. And that was a slaughter fest. We did over 600 birds in the backyard. Filled the freezer, and it was a mess. Oh. I prefer to eat my own animals. I prefer to raise my own animals and eat the young. I like to eat the young. That sounds barbaric, eh? When you say that, I want to eat the young. How many do I have in my freezer? I've got 16 to 18 birds left. That's about it. 16 to 18, yeah. And 3 Mo's still in my freezer. I gotta turn Mo into burger. And the 2 other Muscovies I gotta turn into burger because I've got to make. I want to make spaghetti sauce out of the duck burger. Is my plan. But it doesn't matter. They can I can thaw them out and debone them and put them through the grinder later. It's not a big deal. I guess I just cooked Doug's feet up, so I'm a little bit behind. Or not Doug's feet, but the duck feet up for Doug. There you go. Yeah, because Doug's feet are still attached, as you can see. You'd unsub if I ate live things? That makes no sense. You know, you're rambling on, Mary Ellen. Rambling. Ducks are getting worked up, eh? It's the end of the night. Some ducks are pretty calm. They're scattered everywhere on the property. There's like today, you would need 6 cameras to cover the area that the ducks were covering. I missed your conversation, Norm? No, I didn't. Stripper? Yeah, I saw a stripper last night, saw him this morning. Stripper's right here somewhere. I don't know the address. I told you that I don't know the address. I know how to get there, but I don't know how to get there. No, I mean, no, I know how to get there, but I don't know the address, so Google Maps wouldn't even help me. Because I could do a reverse directory. But chances are, they probably don't even have a landline. It's probably cell phone. And nobody's got cell phones registered in a reverse directory. So, that's my dilemma. But I know how to get there. I can get in the car and I can drive right up to the driveway. I could drive right up to the garage with the Plucker sitting. But I don't know the physical address. Because I'm not like, I usually don't use Google Maps and that kind of stuff. I just go where I gotta go. It's not like I'm driving around. I don't even have a phone that has GPS thingy on it. You know what I mean? I just go, drive, get there. And if I do get confused, I write it down on paper or I have a map. I'm old school. I have maps. Does everybody here know what a map is? A paper map? And my paper map's 20 years old. But it gets me in the general area. That's all that matters. I can figure it out if they did any construction in the last 20 years. The paper thing with the lines on them, I know. I'm a paper map kind of guy. I do better with paper maps. Plus, here's an interesting tidbit. You know, if you have your phone in your hand while you're driving, looking at Google Maps, it's a massive fine up here because you're using a handheld electronic device. But you can have a map in your hand driving and not get into trouble. There you go. Because there's no law against having a map in your hand trying to find your way around. But there's a law about having a phone in your hand or electronic device, a tablet, anything. So just a little tidbit there, guys. Oh, he wants to play. Oh yeah, man, you can also read a novel if you want. You see, he's licking me up, eh? Loosen me up. Hey, do you want to have a little bit? You've licked me up there now? Yeah, they're big teeth, eh? Big mouth. Big dog. Big dog. Hey, dog? Oh, that big mouth on you. Better to kill things with, eh? Now I'm a chew toy. Okay? No, see, he's oh, bite harder. Oh, sure, yeah. Okay, bite harder, Doug, so that I have to hit you back. That's what Mary Ellen wants. Mary Ellen wants to see Doug get a beating for biting me too hard. Hey, hey, Douggies, you know not to bite hard, don't you? He's my gentle puppy. I can almost do anything to him. Almost, except when he's had enough, he'll bite me. Like for real. He'll show his teeth. He'll put up with so much discipline, and then he gets to the point of, no, okay, I've had enough, and he shows his teeth, and it's like, okay, I'll stop. Right, Doug? He's got attitude. So I have to know my limit on how far I can take him on the discipline. I heard from Colin, yeah. I just heard from him actually yesterday. He emailed me. He says I'm posting too much. He hasn't watched the show. Can't keep up. Too much happening here. So that's the deal. So he admitted he wasn't watching. All right. I'm gonna go and get the cameras ready for tonight, because as you can tell, see, the sun's gone and it's going to be dark here. Actually, it's going to be dark here in 30 minutes. So, and I got to get things organized. How many ducks do I have? 65. Skeeters, we might have skeeters today, Norm, because it was really warm, and unless the temperature drops. If the temperature drops big time, we know mosquitoes. But if it doesn't drop, it should be pretty good mosquitoes tonight. So, because it was really warm here today. It was a beautiful day to sit on the phone and chat, getting tremendous 5-star quality service with customer service today, trying to solve my Plucker problem. What a wasted afternoon. Oh man, I'm so frustrated by this. Anyways. Big yawn. Okay. I know, hey Gur, you show up at the end, Telsa. I'm sorry. I don't know much I can do about that. I've already been going 56 minutes and looking at Doug. It's basically Doug's been carrying the stream here. It's been Doug. Because Doug's been basically the center of the screen. I've just been off to the side chatting. Just stare at the dog. You notice I do a lot of thumbnails where it's Doug? When default you can't come up with a good thumbnail, go to the dog. I use him. I exploit Doug. But at least, when I'm saying goodbye to him, I hug him with both arms. I don't, give him a hug and hold the camera and go, oh, Doug, bye. I'll see you later. Oh. I give Doug hugs with both arms. With no camera. I don't share it either. So, it's real here. That was a fake hug. Totally fake. If you saw a fake like that, if you saw a video like that, a scene like that in my videos or my streams, then I'm faking it. Anyway, oh look at that, that's a good view. Oh, he's looking at, he's Mr. Attentive. He's cute. He's not handsome. He's cute. He's one handsome puppy. Whoa, the big lickies. Right? But he doesn't like the camera in front of him because it ruins his view. You notice I put the camera right in front. He doesn't like. He's not. You know. He won't look at it. All right, guys. We're just doing stupid dog stuff here. I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'll of course turn the stream on when I lock the ducks up, because you know what would a night be without locking the ducks up? Nice. You know what I mean? Thanks for joining me for 58 minutes of rambling.